First of all, the first thing you have to understand is, well, not understand, well, understand, but the first thing you have to understand, yeah, understand, I was right. The first thing you have to understand is that right now in this moment, you're good enough just because you're you. And there's nobody like you, and there won't be nobody ever like you, right? And a lot of people compare themselves with other people, and I really don't understand that. Like, why would you compare yourself to others? Think about it, right? There's a lot of celebrities. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of rich and famous people, and from the outside, most of us would say they seem pretty confident. They look like confident people, and you know what I'm saying. So why are those people good enough? Because they're them. Think about it, like athletes, rappers, and all these people, right? Those are the people that we think that are confident and successful, and they're good enough, right? That's what we think. But what I'm saying is, you can apply this same concept to who you are, right? Why? So for example, let's say a nigga like Drake. Why is Drake good enough? Cause he's Drake. That's why he's good enough. It's not cause he made millions of dollars of songs, but all that is just who he is, though. So he's good enough because he's Drake. He's not the only nigga that make hits. He's not the only nigga that makes songs. He's not the only nigga that went number one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Before Drake, there was Lil Wayne. There was this. So all I'm saying is, like, comparison is definitely not the way to feel good about yourself. It's definitely not. If you're comparing, you're fucked. You shouldn't compare yourself to nobody. You should be in your own league. And what I think is, what you need is gratitude and appreciation for everything in your life, right? If you deeply appreciate everything that you have and you're really grateful for what you have, you would not compare yourself to other people, because the comparison game is just not a productive way to do. They don't do anything. It doesn't do anything comparing yourself to others. It doesn't. It's stupid. So you have to understand that right now in this moment you're good enough. And why you're good enough? Because you're just you, and there's nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? And think about it. All the people you look up to that you think they're confident in this, they're just being them. That's who they are. And if you think about it, you don't even want to be confident. You just want to be who you are fully. That's all you want. You just want to fully express yourself. You just want the courage to do the things that you want to do. You don't want to be nobody. You just admire traits in other people that you would like to have, but you confuse that with comparison, and you start to compare yourself to others. But comparison is definitely not the way. So how do you feel confident right now in this moment? The way I see it is, number one, you have to believe that you're good enough just because you're you, and there's nobody like you. Nobody can do the things you do the way you do it. And that's a fact. Nobody can do the things you do the way you do it. Yeah, other people can do what you do. They can achieve certain goals that you, but they can't do it the way you do it. So the number one thing is, I think, is is acknowledging your uniqueness and appreciating it. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciating your uniqueness and acknowledging that you're different and you're not like everybody else. And everybody have gifts, man. You just have to find your gifts and live. You have to live in your power. You feel me? You have to find your gifts, your power, and live through that. You feel what I'm saying? You have to live through that. Think about it. Like, let's say, for example, Kevin Hart. He's a comedian, right? I would say he's a confident guy. He look confident. You know what I'm saying? Achieve, because he's built his world around him. the places he go, people are interested in what he does. People are interested in comedy. So if he walk in a room full of people that want to be entertained by a comedian, his comedy is gonna be high. But I guarantee you, if he walks into an MMA gym with a bunch of fighters, and he's not gonna feel the same way, because that's not his area. That's not his power. He's not walking in his power. That's not his area. And of course, he might experience some level of confidence, because confidence comes from just being who you are. Then that's all you ever need to be confident. Just you're good enough right now. Right now, in this moment, right now, in this very moment, you sitting there watching this video, you're good enough in this very moment. Nothing you can add to you can make you better, can improve you. Nothing. It's nothing. You're good enough right now. And that doesn't mean, oh, I'm good enough, don't do anything. It's like, no, I'm good enough, but there's things I want to achieve. You see, that's different than I'm not good enough. I want to achieve things to feel better. It's two very different things. You have to acknowledge, number one, I'm good enough right now. I know I'm good enough. And then you can move forward and achieve things. Well, I have this, you don't have that clinging energy that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to define yourself through materialistic items and stuff like that. You feel me? So you're good enough right now, as you are. And that doesn't mean you don't go out there and achieve your goals and your dreams and whatnot. But first, you must realize that you're good enough right now, right here. I don't care if you're fat, if you're overweight, or if you're ugly, whatever you think you are, you're still good enough right now, right here. And that's the truth. That's the truth. That's it. That's it. That's the truth. That's all I have to say.